Welcome to the DSBS podcast with Shoni and Dallas Christensen, where we've been married 32 years, together for 34. We're similar enough to stay married and different enough to keep it interesting. Lake Powell edition. This is our Lake Powell edition. We are on the lake, and you're probably going to hear boats like that one going by. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Here for a couple of weeks, so we got to do what we got to do.
Yeah, because we've had a lot of vacation this summer. We've been really lucky. We've gone camping, and then we've been at the lake and also working, and so
absolutely,
it's time. We're a little behind schedule, but as you remind me, there's no schedule for the podcast.
This is supposed to be fun,
right?
Yeah,
which this is fun. Okay, your topic for today's BS. You're rinsing your mouth with Mellow Yellow.
He's making sure I didn't have any leftover lunch.
I don't think you do. Your topic.
Boating etiquette and assholes on the lake.
Okay. This is going to alienate a few of our friends, I'm sure, but...
only if they're the assholes.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
So everyone knows the normal stuff, port side.
Well, I've been boating a long time, and I still don't remember what port side is. Port side and stern side. Right. I hear you say it all the time, but I never know. So port side is...
left.
Which is not the driver's side on a boat.
Unless it's a jet boat. Most old school jet boats drove on the...
But regular boats like you and I would have...
are on the stern.
And the majority of people on Lake Powell are going to have...
Yeah.
Oh, not stern, starboard. See, I even got those words wrong.
Stern's in the back, but...
Okay. So port side is the passenger side, which is the driver's side on a car.
Right.
Okay.
Left side. So just remember, port, 4 letters, left, 4 letters. For you rookies out there.
For rookies, okay.
But anyhow, you pass port side to port side. Commercial vessels get right of way. If you're going to cross each other's path, the person on the right gets right of way. All that fun junk. Now,
stay 200
feet at least, yeah.
Wakeless. If you're within 200 feet of another boat, you're supposed to be wakeless.
No, but you're just supposed to be out of their way. So,
I think you're supposed to be wakeless if you're within 200 feet of a boat. No?
I don't ever see anybody going wakeless on.
I don't understand how far 200 feet is because my perception is not great. Anyway, I thought I read that somewhere.
Anyhow, you could be, but
anyway,
never going like this. So let's talk about the mistake we almost made, but we would have been responsible if we had done it. Mm-hmm. But we opted for Sea-Doos, even though we went to look at surf boats. But we decided we like our speedboat, which does everything but surf.
Right. And we haven't surfed in a long time.
Right.
We have surfed.
We have surfed. We call it old person tubing.
Yes, we've old person tubed because it doesn't
people
hurt.
That surf, it's the old people. You can't get hurt.
No, the young kids do too.
I know, but I'm just saying it's something
less
old
likely
people
to get
can do.
hurt.
Yeah.
Right.
It's old person tubing because...
Well, that's what attracted me to it. I'm like, I think I want to do that instead of fearing for my life wakeboarding.
Yeah. But you still wakeboard all the time.
Yeah, but I'm afraid to do things.
Yeah.
Anyway, I digress.
So, everybody should be able to come out to the lake, be nice. This particular spot we're in Lake Powell, we're in the shade, we're in a little cove. However, when you have these surf boats that come by within 200 feet and you're beached on rocks, which I've got great anchor points, but rocks the boat a little bit, you should have some common sense. So we've just brought this up because we've been seeing reports that some lakes are outlawing surf boats or this or that. Yeah, that it's, tearing up the ecology. And so Shoni and I were talking like, go surf in the main channel. And a lot of people might disagree with this because everybody else gets to play in the canyons, but everybody else is going faster, less wake. The surf boats are the ones where it doesn't really matter if it's choppy or not, because they're ass down, head up, just digging in a big wake, And so
so choppy water doesn't matter. That's one of the advantages of a surf boat is you can surf in any.
It doesn't mean anything. Yeah. And then that's the problem too, is if everybody's playing in the canyon, which, we do everything but surf. So it's not like we're saying only skiers or wakeboarders or whatever, but it just seems like those waves kind of dissipate quicker. But the surf boat waves, especially if it's more narrow.
Well, one thing I've noticed with the surf boat waves is they last way, like you just said, they don't dissipate. And I don't know why there's so many of them.
Yeah.
But I don't really understand how that works as far as the surfing goes. But I completely agree with you as far as having these boats just rocked because of it. And they're staying an appropriate distance away.
Right.
They're not coming right up to the back of our houseboat.
No, it's just
so that's okay. But it's just, and I've also noticed, and maybe it's the type of boat, but I think in listening to some of the kids this weekend talk, I think you can adjust the size of your wake.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so I think some of the boats that have gone by, one particular for us this week, has adjusted down, or however you adjust it.
Well, it's different. They have ballast bladders to fill up water in the back of your boat. Some have gates.
Well, two different surf boats went by fairly close together, and I just realized how big one wake was over the other, and they were both surf boats.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not against surf boats at all. I'd love to actually go surfing because I haven't been for a long, long time. But I agree. There should be, there should be some consideration for other people because we did have stuff knocked off the counter at one point.
Knocked off the counter
because of the waves.
We're beached. We have rocks. We're good. But we've had 35-foot cabin cruisers go by, and our swim deck on the back of the houseboat goes donk, donk, donk. And then you get a 23-foot surf boat that comes through, and grandkids go flying over the edge almost and everything.
Well, luckily for us, you are a very accomplished, seasoned houseboater, so you know how to tie us up very, very securely. So we hardly ever feel...
Accomplished only means we haven't sank yet, or we haven't broke free yet, but you never know.
You're very diligent in making sure ropes are checked several times a day.
Got 40 ropes off each side, so
you're
bring on the wind and rain.
You're very careful about it. Here comes one. I don't know if you can hear it.
Just a regular old open bow, good wave. You might see my head go like this.
Right now we're totally still.
Yep. And
so we'll see what happens. Maybe
it'd be good to see the camera, how much it actually goes up and down on the thing.
On a regular wave.
And then
you can kind of see that boat.
Yeah, if we could get one of the, I was calling them bad words.
What kind of a boat was that?
That one? That was just 4 winds.
Just a regular ski boat.
Open bow, inboard, outboard.
So one thing I was thinking that I thought about yesterday, because this is our first time at Lake Powell with our own Sea-Doos.
Can I say a side note real quick?
Yeah.
Showing me 104 degrees, she's got me still wearing this damn hoodie because that's supposed to be...
That's what you said. You commit. If we commit, we commit.
So I'm sweating and dying for all of you. If I run out of Mellow Yellow and end up dehydrated, it's because...
You won't run out of Mellow Yellow. You brought 20 cases of Mellow Yellow. Okay.
15 days though.
Anyhow. Back to my point. Yesterday. Oh, can you feel? See, there's the...
Yeah, they can see my head's barely
moving.
Now if we can get those Supra weenies to come by, then we'll have to tip the cameras back over once they get knocked over. Anyhow.
It would probably be really good case study if we were here and they came by. If we see them coming, we'll hurry and set up.
Yeah.
if we're done.
Yeah.
But no, I was thinking, so, we say Sea-Doos because that's the brand that we purchased, but a lot of people call them jet skis or wave runners, different brands.
Not everybody can have self-esteem.
They're called PRWs.
No, PWCs.
PWCs, yes. Personal watercraft.
Yep.
Oh, that's what it is. Personal watercraft. Okay, so PWC. So it was our first year with our own, and we've had a lot of fun taking those out and going up and down the canyon, going into tight spaces, under crevices, and into the channel. Is that a surf boat?
No.
Okay. Into the channel.
That's a guy that was just decent and slowed down as he went by.
That's another nice thing.
Yeah.
That people do.
And we usually do
and
that.
you're supposed to.
Yeah.
You're supposed to slow down when you come within.
Because we're in a somewhat tight little cove, so there's only about 300 feet between us and the other side on the corner, so.
Yeah. So I was thinking yesterday as I was driving mine, once you've driven it, you have a little bit better understanding of the maneuverability of that vessel around the lake, right? And so one of the things... No, I'm not. One of the things, though, that I used to get frustrated about was at our little lake at Sand Hollow down where we live in St. George, there would be a lot of them. And I was trying to learn how to drive, and I would get really frustrated. And I really kind of felt the same way we feel right now about inconsiderate drivers. And
you mean learning to drive the speedboat?
I was learning to drive the speedboat, and there were a lot of Sea-Doos running around, and it was making me really nervous because I was afraid I was going to hit them.
I get it.
But now I'm like, well, they can get out of the way fast. They're faster than the boat. You know, now that I've driven one and figured out how to maneuver one, it's different.
Yeah.
But that had me thinking about the surf boat because, you know, like I said, it's been a topic of conversation all week. And it's like, well, maybe the people on the surf boat just don't realize how big of a wake and what the damage, not damage necessarily, but the impact that it's having around them.
I don't know. I've given him hand signals and yelled certain things every time he goes by. So I think he knows what he's doing.
It hasn't been that bad. You haven't done that. But no, I mean, if you don't experience the other side of it, it could be hard to understand.
So you just made a comment that all surf boat owners are uneducated weenies. Good
No,
job.
I did not say that at all. As we know, we've had a few.
He's coming by as we speak.
Really?
Yeah, but they're not surfing.
Oh, they're not surfing.
No.
So it won't.
But he still has his
Does he have a bigger wake?
Yeah, he still has his ass loaded up, but.
Okay, we'll see. Watch it be our neighbor or friend or somebody down the street who happens to see the podcast. We'll invite them on. Oh.
Well, if they didn't come by if they didn't watch our podcast, then we'd only lose 25% of our four viewers, subscribers.
Well, we've gone up from 2.
Yeah.
So that's good.
We've doubled. Yeah.
But my point here earlier, as I circle back, is we should maybe rent a surf boat and go out and understand from their point of view. And maybe we'd be more tolerant of the waves on our houseboat if we got to experience the surf boat life.
That is a very nice, politically correct statement.
That you disagree with.
And you run with that. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I guess it is BS when people don't. So there's...
Yeah, and we're starting
There's some waves. Some
first boat ones weren't bad.
Yeah, but they weren't surfing, so this isn't the...
No, but I'm saying the first one came by and they weren't bad. Now we're in the surf boat waves. Even though they weren't surfing, they still had ballast in there. Yeah.
So. Now, when you're on Lake Powell, you know your boat's gonna rock, and it's gonna wind can cause this, this kind of well, maybe not that much, but I really wish they were surfing so that we could have that would have been cool.
I totally get the rocking and stuff and all that, but I mean we have had where there's no exaggeration, we've gone 2-3 feet up side to side and front of our boat up out of the water and stuff, and it's just
in June for sure when we had that one. That's when the glass got knocked off. It was in June.
So
I haven't had
just be aware of kind of your surroundings too. Maybe run the canyon, see where the boats are at, see if you can do it. If you can, then do it. If not, then maybe go out to the channel. So,
Well, I think there's so much water in the channel. There's so much room for surfers in the channel.
yeah.
You could have many boats out there.
Yeah.
And it's not that far.
No.
It's a few curves away.
Yeah.
So even when we wakeboard out to the channel,
It's usually just one person.
It's
out
just
there.
one. Yeah. You just take off from your boat here and go out there and then mosey on down wherever you're going to go. So, but I will say, I do also understand that you want to soak up every single minute of lake time. Because I want to do that.
Yeah.
You know, and the water is calmer. I have not surfed enough to know if calmer water even matters for a surfer, but it definitely matters for skiers and wakeboarders. If it's glass water, it's so much nicer to be on top of.
Yeah.
I love wakeboarding. That was a final little wake from that boat.
Yeah.
Little bump.
So
that's your BS?
that's the BS for today.
BS for today. Just be more considerate, surfers.
Yeah. Just
Surf boat owners.
all boats, be nice, be considerate.
I like that better.
Yeah.
All boats be considerate.
It's just this particular.
Because, you know, you also were really cut. The
last 2 or 3 trips has just been surf boat aggravations.
Well,
that's
like,
why they got the most attention. But everybody have etiquette.
I was going to say your hand gesture the one time you went toward a ski boat that was being driven by some young kids.
Yeah. And I was like 50 foot away from the mountain, trying to give him plenty of room. And he should have got on the port side, and he cut between me and the mountain. And so
that was nothing to do with
that was a surf boat. He just wasn't surfing. It did have the tower for the skiing and that, but yeah, I let him know I thought he was number 1 also.
Usually, like, Powell boaters are pretty good.
Yeah.
They're pretty friendly, pretty good to stay away from each other and be considerate.
Most of them get the old man wave as we go by.
Yeah.
So, okay. Are you rapid firing me with anything?
Oh, rapid fire. Okay, let's rapid fire.
Just because, I got to go shut the generator off because I'm tight. So,
Wakeboards
enough
or
AC.
surfboards? Wakeboards or surfboards?
Wakeboards.
Slalom ski.
Yep. It doesn't matter what you're doing.
Slalom ski. Houseboat camping or trailer camping?
Houseboat if it's not hunting season.
Wow, that's impressive.
I think just because we have the opportunity to go to the ranch anytime we want, and it's a bigger event and journey to get the houseboat, get it set up, come down, decide to go. So
it's interesting.
Yeah.
Breakfast or lunch on a houseboat?
Brunch. 2 meals a day, 11 and 6.
And besides Mellow Yellow, favorite beverage on a houseboat? Besides Mellow Yellow. You have to choose something else.
I don't know if I've had anything else the last 10 days.
You haven't had water?
No, of course not.
Dallas.
First listed ingredient is water on every Mellow Yellow
You
can.
have had to have had water. I'm
I've
sure
not.
I've made you have some
I
water
have
somewhere.
Not.
You know, when you have your
A
next...
cold Coke over ice every now and then works.
You know, when you have your next kidney stone, I'm going to feel less.
I've had one in 51 years.
Yeah, and they once you have one, you're more susceptible to more, and I will not be as good of a nursemaid.
I powered through.
You did.
So
You cried a lot.
I didn't cry, you loser.
Okay, maybe that was me.
I might have man whined like I had a sliver. But
Maybe that was me.
yeah,
I don't really have any other rapid fire.
All right.
So this was fun.
I'm glad to have you here.
I wish I had our music, but I don't. So
Yeah.
we'll just say...
Saved y'all from the dance this time. You're welcome.
Do, 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 do. Okay, that will be the last rapid fire question. What type of music on the boat?
For me or overall?
For you. This is questions for you.
I'm not ready to share that part of me with the world.
Okay, music loving cowboy.
Who listens to mostly EDM? I'm sorry, it's true. But yes, I like music. She likes singing.
I like words. I like the beat and the rhythm and all of it. I like all of it.
Yeah.
You just don't care
I have a
about the
very
words.
eclectic music taste.
This is true.
Music from the 50s to now with all types of genres. So
Can't stand your playlists. They bounce around too much. Too many different. Yeah. It's got
little 50s Marty Robbins into some bass nectar or something. It's a good swing.
Okay. I don't even know who that is. All right. And I was in the radio business. All right.
Okay.
That's it. Until next time, maybe we'll do another one with my BS topic.
All right. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.